whole idea, evolution causes an awful lot of grief. Take Darwin. He sails around the world for 5 years collecting dead animals and spends another 20-odd researching, all to point out something that any woman could have told you right off. If you want to succeed in life, you've got to be fit. I don't mean fit like some sweaty runner, more like fit for purpose. Think of it like this. If you wanted to seduce the best-looking man in the room, would you A, live on Big Macs and wear a nylon tracksuit, or B, look after yourself and glam up a bit? It's all about adaptation. The better you can adapt to your circumstances, the greater your chance of success. Of course, Darwin was on about a bit more than a designer outfit and a bit of slap. It's dog eat dog out there, and anything worth having attracts loads of competition. It's like going for a casting on a really big movie. Hundreds of girls show up, all desperate for their big break, but there's only one part. So the slightest advantage can make all the difference. If you're a bit taller or have the right hair colour, or you can convince them that you're brilliant at martial arts or playing the piano or American dialects or whatever mad thing it is that they're after, then chances are that you'll get the part and the others will be straight round the job centre. Now, you could bleat on about it not being fair, but when it's about survival, fair doesn't come into it. Having a natural advantage gives you an edge over the competition, and that edge means that you succeed where others fail. The problem is, having blonde hair could get you one role, but it could just as easily cost you something that you'd have been brilliant in, like atonement, for example. And like they say, success breeds success. So now she gets all the work and the rest of us are left fighting over the role of fifth prostitute in an episode of Casualty. It's all about timing. You can be really talented and still not succeed if you're not exactly what they're looking for. It's the same with plants and animals. Any natural advantage that helps them better adapt to their environment means that they get most of the resources and the rest are left to make do with what's left. Like playing a tomato on children's TV. That would be bad enough if it wasn't for sex. Sex changes everything. Because, like the A-list, the successful ones hang together, make out, and have babies. And the babies inherit those useful little adaptations from their parents and just keep on improving them with each successive generation. Before you know it, the losers without the adaptations are history. That's why 99.9% of any species that ever lived is now extinct. They just couldn't adapt. It's the same with acting. You've got to be flexible. The thing with evolution is, it moves really slowly, like a Russian art house movie. Everyone's okay recognising that they look a bit like their parents or have Auntie Flo's nose, but tell someone they're related to a chimp and they completely lose it. Obviously they haven't met some of the casting agents in this game or it wouldn't be quite such a stretch. The funny thing is, they're quite happy admitting that the little Yorkie peeking out of their handbag with a little bow on its head is really just a wolf that's been bred into a midget accessory. But play the monkey card and you could get lynched. Apparently, we're smart enough to turn a wolf into a dog, but according to them, poor old nature hasn't got a clue. Humans just turned up for the party as we are. It isn't like there isn't any evidence. All those fossils and dinosaurs that show how animals have changed, bones from early humans, and massive amounts of genetic research. But no matter what the scientists do, they can't seem to convince us all. I guess it just goes to show that attitudes evolve just as slowly as bodies. So if you're one of those people who thinks that evolution is just a theory, and you're not persuaded by all the fossils they keep digging up, or the DNA we share with animals, or the cute little doggies, then I have a big favour to ask. Could you please come to this casting session that I've got next week? It's for a really cool movie with Matt Damon, and the part is just made for me. Having you there would really up my chances. I'll text you the details.